Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Sam Fury Show. Today, we're diving into Chapter 5 of The Message Game, written by Ice White. Chapter 5 is titled, Skip the Bullshit, How Do You Take Her Out?
All right, so today we're going to get into something kind of different.
Okay.
This is the sometimes puzzling,
Yeah.
often hilarious
Yeah.
world of online dating advice,
Mm-hmm.
specifically for men.
Right.
We're doing a deep dive into excerpts from a popular dating advice book.
Okay.
And trust me, whether you are a seasoned swiper or wouldn't be caught dead on a dating app, this is about more than just finding a date.
Okay.
This is about communication strategy and how we present ourselves online.
Yeah, it's true. And, it's often fascinating about dating advice is that it reflects these larger societal trends and anxieties.
Yeah.
Like by analyzing it, we can really gain insight into how people view relationships, navigate the modern dating world.
Totally. And this book wastes no time. It jumps right into the trenches, claiming that women, particularly attractive women, have a ridiculous amount of options online, like they're drowning in messages.
Right.
Is that really the case? And what's the impact?
Well, it is a common sentiment, and I think
Yeah.
the way that these apps are designed definitely plays a role. But think about it like this. You walk into a bakery
Okay.
with hundreds of delicious-looking cakes.
Okay.
Sounds great at first, right?
Yeah.
But then the pressure hits.
Yeah.
Which one do you choose?
So many choices.
Too much choice can lead to decision fatigue, even in dating. Just having a ton of options doesn't guarantee an easy or enjoyable experience.
That's such a good point. Decision fatigue is real. I can't even imagine the pressure of trying to sift through and respond to that many messages. This book really stresses the importance of being authentic to cut through the noise.
Sure.
But isn't that what everyone tries to do?
Right?
How does that translate to an online profile? Because,
Right. It's like saying the key to a good recipe is delicious ingredients. It's like, well, true, but
not exactly helpful.
not helpful.
Honest, and I think the source kind of skims over the how of authenticity
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of like a job interview. You want to be genuine, but you're also presenting your best self strategically, and figuring out that balance is key. And I think that's something that takes effort and self-awareness.
Yeah. It's a very tricky balance for sure.
Totally.
And this is where it gets even more interesting.
The source claims dating apps use algorithms to influence your experience, even punishing those who swipe right too much.
Interesting.
What do you make of that?
It's like the dating app is playing matchmaker behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
And it highlights a really crucial point. Success in online dating isn't just about who you find attractive.
Right.
It's about understanding the system that you're playing in.
Okay.
And honestly, algorithms are everywhere these days, influencing what we see online, from potential dates to news articles.
It's true. The internet is like that friend who thinks they know what's best for you, even if you never asked for their opinion.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to something a bit lighter. Can we talk about these opening lines?
Okay.
The source suggests a few, and, well, there's something else.
Like what?
Like, how adventurous are you?
Yeah, a little on the nose, would you say?
Yeah, a little bit.
Most people can spot a canned line a mile away.
For sure.
But I think there is a valuable principle hidden beneath the cheesiness.
Okay.
A good opening line should spark genuine conversation.
Okay, so instead of that generic how adventurous are you, you could look at someone's profile, see they love hiking, and say something like, ever gone off trail on a hike asking for a friend who may or may not be planning a spontaneous adventure?
That's how you take a generic prompt to make it interesting.
Right.
You've shown you're actually paying attention to their profile,
Right.
and you've opened the door for them to share something about themselves. It encourages a more authentic connection right from the start.
Exactly. It's thoughtful, it's engaging, it doesn't make you sound like a robot.
Right.
Okay, last point. The source really emphasizes men taking charge, planning the date, making the first move. It's giving very traditional dating advice.
Which might resonate with some,
Sure.
but I think it's important to acknowledge that times have changed.
Yeah.
Taking initiative is one thing, but it should never override someone's comfort or boundaries.
Exactly.
Communication and mutual respect are key, regardless of who's planning the date or sending the first message.
Couldn't agree more so for our listeners today. What's the key takeaway from all of this?
Whether we're talking about dating or any other goal, I think success often comes from a blend of authenticity and strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding the rules of the game, whatever game you're playing, can make all the difference.
Absolutely. Sometimes the best strategy is to ditch the cheesy pickup lines, be genuine, and remember it's just an app, not a life sentence.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Sam Fury Show. If you found this episode useful, let me know with a like, follow, and share. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to visit samfury.com and join my free newsletter. As a subscriber, you'll receive access to all my book summaries and no more than one email a week containing a roundup of my latest posts. It's completely free to join at samfury.com.